Hey, what's up again, everybody? It's Robert184, 2Rs2Bs from GundamReviews.net, and it's the end of the month, and that means... Yes, it's one of my favorite times because I'm talking about the new hobby magazines coming out, and that means Dengeki Hobby and Hobby Japan are going to be spoiling all sorts of new releases in the world of Gunpla, with the biggest news being that this 10th anniversary, especially with the HD re-releases, is being very, very good to Gundam Seed fans. Because after we already got the Real Grade Strike and the Real Grade Freedom, not to mention the add-on in the form of the Real Grade Skygrasper, the next one is going to be the Real Grade Justice Gundam. That's right, not the infinite variety. It's been announced for July with that sweet RG price of 2,500 yen. Of course, tax will be added on. But basically, this takes us back, and I've done some intrepid sleuthing here, namely looking on the internet. And yes, here's the release schedule. So we had the Gundam, then Char, and Strike. So we had a July, November, April, July, November pattern, which was only interrupted by the Skygrasper, which you could sort of treat just as an add-on to the Strike. And in the end, we're going to be getting the Mark II, remember, ×2. Don't forget to check back here for my review, hopefully the white one. And then we're going back to the regular schedule. For those of us that were hoping that the Skygrasper was indicating an increase in terms of the number of releases of real grades over the year, it looks like we're still going to have to wait for only about 3 a year, unless we do get the odd surprise. And if you're a fan of Universal Century in general, whether it's old school MSVs or newer stuff like Unicorn, you can probably rejoice as well, because we are going to be getting an add-on in the form for the Jesta here. We're talking about the base Jabber. This isn't the same one that we've already seen with the Master Grade Full Armor Unicorn Gundam. July release, 1,000 yen. And yes, for old school fans, we're going to be getting an HGUC Zaku Mariner. Yes, people can never get enough Zakus. It looks like it's going to be 1,400 yen, also July release. So I think this is great news all around for fans of old school Seed. The Infinite Justice, a lot of people would argue, is infinitely better just in terms of mecha design and in terms of weapons and if you use it in the game. But anyway, I think it's great that we're getting more kits from Seed. I'd like to get a Master Grade Justice myself. I don't know if the Real Grade increases or decreases our chances of that. I guess the sales will tell. However, it's also sort of cool that they seem to be alternating because we went Strike, Zaku, Freedom, then we're going Mark II and on to Justice. So perhaps we're going to be getting a Seed alternating here. You'd think that the next logical one would be the Zeta after the Mark II, although I'm now going to put my money on a Hyakushiki. Anyway, everybody, why don't you let me know your thoughts on the future of the Justice Gundam? What other grades could we be getting it in, and the Real Grade line? Always fun to speculate. There should be more news out because it is the end of the month. So anyway, stay tuned here for lots more news, reviews, and everything else you can use. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Can't wait to pick up the Justice now. Seriously, who buys pink Gundams? That last part was actually played by the HGUC Jesta and had nothing to do with the dear departed Captain Grudek.